Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David, and this is another box from my deck collection. That's right. So, got this nice box. This is box number 46. Box number 46. We're coming in to the end. Well, I mean, kind of. I mean, sort of. I think there's like 12, 15 boxes left, something like that. But every week, I go through one of these long boxes and dump, a lot of bicycle stuff. Dump these out and go through them one at a time for you so that you can take a gander, take a look at all of my decks. So I see a big stack of cards here. Are these all big blind media? No, those are big blind media. That's HOPC. And then, let's see what, I'm gonna spin these around so I can see the bottoms of them. Looks like a lot of bicycle. Looks like a ton of bicycle. What's this one? This is Magic Makers. I can stick this one off to the side. This is something different. That's bicycle. These are bicycle. I have a huge stack of bicycle here. So this might be another box that goes really super fast. Let's start off with Magic Makers. So this is Magic Makers. They are a magic company that sell magic, right? Obviously. You can find a lot of their stuff on Amazon, though. If you look at Magic Makers on Amazon, you'll see a lot of their tricks, but they also sell decks. And so they had their own version of the distressed deck. So if I'm remembering correctly, Illusionist had a distressed deck first, then Bicycle released their own, and I have Magic Makers as well. So I kind of like this one. I do. I really love the distressing on the box, and the back design looks like that. And I think it's going to be, is it the same? I'm looking. No. So all these distress, I'm showing you the backs. All these distress lines, they're just a little different. They're not all the same. So every single card has just a different amount of distress lines. But I mean, even looking through, I can even see the white breaking off the edges. It's not all the same. And the faded yellow border makes it, it adds to it. And then the faces, same thing. That was like a crappy fan. What was I doing? I caught it with my fingernail as I was going by. So yeah. So there's a little bit of like white fleck all throughout, which is really cool. And you get that kind of rubbing that you'd expect from cards that have been, rubbing against each other for years and years and years. So every single card has a little bit different of distress. And your court cards look like that. I'll pull each one out for you. And what else we got here? We have, I'm trying to find the Ace of Spades or the Jokers. Oh, they're down on this end. So here's a Joker, here's your Ace of Spades. And I've kind of messed it all up, so I don't know if... Magic Makers usually sticks gaffs in their decks. So it's not uncommon for them. Oh, it's right here. So there's a little kind of McDonald's Aces thing going on there. And did they give you the second card? They've done that before. McDonald's Aces is, the Monty Aces. They've done that one before. I think I'm looking for a red ace, right? Is this it? Yep. Yeah. Little gaff card there as well. That means no second Joker? I didn't see a second Joker. I don't see a second Joker. That's interesting. Must mean there's another gaff in there somewhere. So let's look at all these bicycle cards that I've got. Tally ho, tally ho, tally ho. Oh, that's not bicycle. Tally ho, bicycle, bicycle. Whoa, standard, Arco, bicycle, B. All right, so apparently I've got some tally hoes here. 2 blues and 2 reds, and it looks like I have circle back and fan back of each one. So blue and red of each. So, however, they're all number 9, right? But on the down here on the UPC, that's where you see it. See, it says 09 at the end of the UPC. That's where they put it. So on a deck of 808s, see, it's going to say 808 underneath there. That's why they're called 808s, kids, because it's the bottom of the UPC. Yep. Let's do them together. So we'll do these two. A lot of people love the Darty Tally-Hos. They think they feel better than standard decks, but I mean, they're all made at the same plant. They're all made on the same paper. Bicycle only has one roll of paper. It's not like they've got multiple rolls. They have one giant roll of paper to make all their decks from. They crush it at different pressures, but same paper. All the same. So it's a beautiful, beautiful back. That's red, right? And blue. We'll stick one red, one in the middle. Let's go through the deck and see. And if you'll notice, one card is different from all the rest, and it is the Joker guarantee card. Was that your card? That was silly. That was a really... But can you imagine if that was how the trick went? Your card is the Joker card. So looks like I didn't even go through these. Joker Tally-Ho, right? And your Darty Ace of Spades, which is beautiful. The Tally-Ho Ace of Spades is awesome. And let's see, where's the other? There's the Guarantee Joker that we saw earlier, right? Gotta put that one upside down. And then going through, blacks are black, reds are red, standard blue back, or sorry, blue border, quartz, nothing special all the way through. Nothing nicer than a fresh deck of cards, right? You agree? Like, I love opening up a brand new deck of bikes and just seeing all those little cards in there all laid out, beautiful. It looks great. Here's your second one, original fan back, right? I don't remember who, I don't think these were a release from Bicycle per se, but I mean, they could have been, but I just can't see myself buying a stack, buying 4 of these and then not using them. So I wonder if they were part of a collection or something. So there's your blue and red, right? There's your one red card in the middle of all. Let's go through these cards and just check. Oh, look, there's one card. It's a different color, and it's the 2 of clubs. Was that your card? Of course it was, because I'm a magician. I just messed these up. Faces. What am I doing? Faces-wise, they're going to be exactly the same. Nothing's going to be different going through the cards. They're completely the same. Just checking. Yeah. Why does that one upside down? Why is there a bunch upside down? What did I do? I don't know. All right. Something weird about how I put those cards away, I guess. A long time ago, I was in the Club 808. So Bicycle had their own club. It was a subscription club. You're supposed to get one deck a month. And it was supposed to be like a new deck that nobody else could get. And for a while they would do that. And then it changed, and then they were giving you decks early. Like, oh, you're getting it a little early. And then they just kind of phased it out and said, oh, it's not going to work. So made me think of this because it says number 808 at the top. Bicycle playing cards, auto cycle number 1. That is the back. So again, another one of those recreation decks that I love so much. Doesn't say that it's from someone. Love that little, can you see that purple foil there on the cover? So here's your, woo, man, those fan well. Just put a bike on it. That's what the people love. They love those bicycles. So want a deck of cards. Bicycle had they had a set of faces. I think this might be them. Yep, that they were using for their vintage decks. So diamonds are a little squattier, a little chunkier, right? And the red is a little bit more muted. And then the clubs have that really thick look to them. The font over in the corner, you can see a little different. And then hearts have that same kind of squatty look to them. And spades have the same tail as the clubs. And then you have a little bit different court cards. They look a little older, more vintagey, right? So it keeps the look. There was a while there that at first when they were printing the vintage cards, they would print these vintage backs. They would do a vintage case, and then the cards on the inside were exactly the same. So you're like, how are these vintagey? Yeah. So your jokers, of course, still the same. They do have a newer art that they can use for their ace of spades and jokers. I wish they would do it more when they do these vintage decks, because I just think it adds to the look. I wonder if they don't do it because the ace and the jokers are so recognizable that if they don't want the deck to actually look like it was the vintage deck. Like maybe they don't want people to get confused. There's an 808 deck inside this, but I mean, we're not going to get it out, right? Because there's nothing. It's just a standard deck. Yeah, I don't know why this is even in there. I have a standard deck of 808 bikes. It should be over here on the side with all my other decks, but we'll leave it for now. And I've got a red deck of bees. Bees are getting harder and harder to find, at least where I live. Do you see them still like lying around? I mean, it used to be you could see them at the grocery store. That was you go over to the stationery section. They would have 808s and they would have bees. Sometimes you could find them at the gas station too. Like you went into a gas station, they would have bees. But I'm not seeing them as often. Usually when I do see them now, I pick them up because I feel like they're scarce. So here's your bee joker and your bee ace of spades. For a while, bees had a certain feel and look, and people liked them because they were thicker and they were snappier. They had a more crisp feel. It's a third Joker guarantee card. But I don't know that they have that same thick feel that they used to have. People used to prefer them because, the back design is a full bleed, so you can do second deals really, really smooth with them. Red deck of Argos, another generic everyday deck that you've probably all seen. So this is a 501, by the way. So it says 501 in the barcode. There was a while where they were printing them in China. This is a Ohio, USA printed deck. So there's your ace, and your courts have a unique look to them. Diamond's a little bit more squattier. And there's another court card, another court, diamond, spade, club. There's some more courts. I'm sure you've all seen the deck of Arcos. Arco jokers. Yep. Arcos, when I was a kid, I could find Arcos more than I could find bicycle 808s. There were Arcos at that was the grocery store deck. They were everywhere. So when I was younger, what have we got? Cocktail party. Also, this is from Bicycle. It's made to look like the standard. Let me see if I can get my back. See, they did that same kind of look on the back. But I believe it's all drinks. So the back design is a full bleed. It's bottles and glasses, okay? And then this says this says all their, social medias, right? And then this is the list of all the drinks that are inside this. And so every single one of these is a drink. So yeah, this is it. They're all gonna look the same. They're just gonna have the indice in the corner. So it'd be a fun little bartending guide, but to find it, you'd have to pull this card out first and then look for it, but it doesn't tell you, oh, actually, no, sorry. This is the bar stock list. This tells you what spirits, liquors, juices, mixers, sodas, and other things that you would need if you were going to have a full bar. So if you have all these items, then you can start making these drinks. But there's no list that says, oh, where's the mint julep? Oh, it's right here. It's the Queen of Diamonds, right? So it's just a little bartending novelty. And while we're talking about drinks, we will talk about beer. So Bicycle Craft Beer, and pretty much the same. It was probably released at the same exact time. Embossed cover. And does it have a year on it? I don't see a year. Anyway. So full edge-to-edge brown border, bottle on top and bottom, made to look like the triptych circles there in the center, but you got bottles and it says bicycle in each corner. Then no, those aren't jokers. These are all logos. Okay, these are all logos of different beer bottling places. So there's your Ace of Spades. There's your advertisement card, double backer, so that you could do magic tricks with your beer deck. Even your jokers have logos on them. So yeah, you'd have to go through the entire deck to see every different card. And we're going to do that right now in total silence. I'm joking, we're not going to do that. That sounds horrible. I wouldn't subject. You're like, all right, I can't wait. Please. Black 808s. Okay. This is not going to be that exciting. Trust me. It's a black deck of 808s. Usually these rainbow cards, you can find these on Amazon as well. So you can pretty much look up any color you want on Amazon and find red, pink, blue, Did I say red? Of course red and blue, David. Why wouldn't they find red or blue? Just because they're colors, I don't know. What I meant to say was pink or yellow or green or purple, black. Blacks I've even seen at Target. They come in a little 2-pack. You can get a black and a red side by side at Target. You seen those? It's a nice way to pick up a deck of blacks. One more. Well, not one more. We got more, but one more of these. Mariners. I think I picked these up at the grocery store as well. There's your tuck design. And I always go over to look at cards. And if I'm at a grocery store, if I'm at a stationery store, if I'm like at the airport, or where else? Like a bookstore, drugstore. Always looking over at the card section. You never know. They might have, cards that have been sitting around and no one's purchased them, and you could find something that was old. And like, whoa, haven't seen these in a while. Different colored joker there to match the tuck. And then your quartz are recolored with red borders. So you got that light blue and red, but the pips and indices are going to be totally standard all the way through. Anything else exciting or interesting? There's your advertisement card. And Ace of Spades looks different. Matches the box, right? Yep. That was Mariner. Oftentimes when I'm going to do a review like this too, and I buy these decks, if they have two colors, like if they have red and blue, I don't buy both. I just buy one. Let's do Houdini. So these are Houdini cards from the Magic Apple. If you don't know the Magic Apple, they're right there. It's a great little store. They've been at MagiFest. It's a fun place to get stuff. This was a deck they put out from Bicycle, right? There's been a couple different Houdini decks, but I like this one. Got him in his King of Cuffs pose with the Houdini logo behind him on both sides. Don't know what we're going to find here. Double backer. He Fooled Houdini article. Your jokers are Houdini in chains. Your Ace of Spades has Houdini with a little spiral lock there, which I like. You know, if you're going to make a new deck, improve the ace. Taller spade pips. It looks like they're taking up more space. Courts are standard with blue borders. Yeah, the pip spacing just looks a little pushed to the edges. Looks thicker, like more visible, like high visibility. But it could just be my old eyes playing tricks on me. What do I know? I don't know everything. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I think. Do I know what I'm gonna do? This is Hornet number 6? Yeah, but where are they from? I might as well do Hornet number 6 because I'm talking about it. Hornet number 6 is one of my favorite decks. This is Circle City cards. So Circle City, they were kind of on Kickstarter for a while, and they did some really cool decks, and then they vanished. So this is their attempt at doing like a retro-looking deck. But I love the tuck, that big block font. Like it looks old school, and then you got that back design that kind of looks Hoyle-ish, right? Looks like a vintage deck, but it's a new deck. So I don't know why I like these. I just do. The reds are gold, and you have a gold ink on the courts as well. So all your red cards are gold, and your blacks are like this deep blue. Can you see that? Let me find another one. There you go. So it's all mixed up because this was a favorite deck of mine. So let's see what else we got here. There's so many cool extra cards too. So little about card and a little joker card. And then you have a substitute card. So let's say one of your cards gets destroyed. You would just mark out the 2 spaces on here, and you would say, oh, this is the 6 of diamonds because we lost ours. So you'd make a new 6 of diamonds out of that. And then your ace, look at that. Nice and old and retro-y. So I like all those little attentions to details and the new coloring, the vintage back, vintage tuck case. I like it. Now, House of Playing Cards, Historical Edition, Americana, okay, HOPC. Very God bless America. This was also a Circle City deck. So, see it says Circle City cards right there. What happened was, this says designed by Russell Kirchhoff from Circle City Cards, but it was distributed by House of Playing Cards. I remember there was a thing about this, but right now, live, I can't remember what it was. But I do remember there was a thing. So this is one of the extra cards. It's a 4 of spades with blood splatter on it. It's, you know, like you could do it as a magic trick, like somebody got shot or whatever. And your 2 jokers are a gentleman on a bicycle, because, you know, it's a bicycle deck. And looks like I shuffled it up pretty good. Whoa. These are upside down? Yep. Okay. Nice. I'll do these. Nice big aces, big pips, and you can see new font in the corner and a weathered, aged look on the faces, right? Your back design looks like that. It's 2-way, right? And that's going to make a nice spread. Your ace of spades has a banner on it. Your ace of hearts has been shot through with a bullet. And then it's all blue for your blacks and all red for your reds. She's got beer in her hands. Fan, gentleman with a cowboy hat, right? And then all your face cards have kind of like a vintage paper stock look to them. And then all your courts are cowboys. So, oh, and the 10 has a little star in the center of the 0. I think it's getting close to lunchtime because I'm hungry. Now I have 4 from Big Blind Media. These are my last ones. So These are all Carnival decks. Carnival, Big Blind Media. Pretty much all from Sam Hales, I would think. I'm looking at the barcodes. Okay, so interestingly, if you look down here, since we're talking about barcodes today, this is a 2 of Spades reveal right there. This has a, I think it's it's Ace of Hearts, not 4 of Hearts. You gotta look at that 4 as an A. So the Ace of Hearts reveal there, and a Jack of Clubs reveal there. And they've made some of the letters numbers, so it more secretly hides. The Carnival Fatal deck doesn't have a barcode, so none there. Carnival Fatal Bicycle, big Ace of Spades there. There's the back design. Busted open. I think this is one of their more recent ones. Doesn't really have a border, borderless, but same image, front and, or top and bottom. Kind of has a little white spaced look, right? So, and I think they use this, I know they do, they use this back design in a couple of their tricks, their marketed effects. So there's your big Ace of Spades. Going through the cards, all of them standard blue bordered quartz. Standard. And here's your 2 jokers. It's that lady, she looks like a model, brunette hair, blonde hair, and then double backer and blank card. There you go. And we got 3 left. Only 3 left. We will do Carnival Dose. There was another version. This is the shiny metallic version. It's all over. There's the back design. I'm kind of see that ink. Is there a date here? I wish they would all put dates on them. I do. Wow, there's a lot of .coms at the bottom. doseprod.com and carnival-inc.com and Big Blind Media. .com. There's your Dose back design. Famous Sam Hales artwork with X's over the eyes. These are really cool cards, by the way. These are another deck I really like. Look at the faces. It's kind of like old medical journal pages, but skulls and skeletons. That's another thing Sam Hales likes is skeletons. So some familiar art, but mostly, right? Looks like it's from, like I said, looks like it's from a medical journal, ripped out in the background, or like a vintage one. And then your court cards have the Dose X's over the eyes, recolored. Clubs, big Ace of Clubs there. Hearts, and is there another big, yep, big Ace of Hearts. My voice changed. I don't know what happened to my voice. I'm talking a lot. That's what happened. My voice got tired. I don't know. Maybe I'm just hungry. Your 2 jokers. You got a top hat, and then his hat comes off, and then you got a card reveal, right? And your Ace of Spades. And is this a double backer? Yup. And there should be 2 of these as well, right? No? Oh, that was crummy looking. I guess that's just a reveal card then. I thought there was 2 of those. Let me check really fast. Nope. Nope. So yeah, it's just a reveal card that says you will choose the 4 of clubs. Big Blind Media, they put a lot of magic stuff in their decks because, you know, they market to magicians, so they know that. Carnival Ryujin, and has a very Asian feel to it. Gold box. And then your back design. Ugh. These are crunchy. Weather's been warping these. I don't know why. I mean, they're bicycle. For some reason. Or maybe they don't have, oh, they've got to have air cushion finish. They just, Try to get some air in there. Sometimes this helps. Kind of break up the static. Nope. Just junky for whatever reason. Don't know. But blue bordered quartz. Little different spade look. And oh, whoa. Blank card. Jute. Carnival Ace of Spades. And then that kind of looks like black roses. That's a lot like black roses. Very interesting. And Ace of Spades. And what else? Yeah, gold, little gold accents on the court cards. There. They're really crunchy. I mean, not crunchy. They're just sticking together. They've got tons of static in them. So, oh, that was interesting. The back of this, is this the real ace? It says you will choose the 5 of diamonds, and it has a different back design than that. Is that really the only? I can't even go through each card because there's so much cleanness. No, there's your real Ace of Spades. So that is just a ad reveal card. Okay, and one last one. Carnival Deadeyes. This is another one that kind of looks like the artwork was from an old medical journal. Ooh, got some face-up cards there in the center. Let's try that again. The back design looks like that. It's got an eye in the center. Some kind of corpse being ripped open. And then here, weathering, blood spattering, and then it says the name of the card in kind of like a ransom note font. It's pretty cool. 2 jokers, again with a card reveal there inside the brain. Blank card. Your aces are nice and big. Ace. And you got another one of these reveals. Looks like an ace, but on the back side it says you will choose the 5 of diamonds. That just shot off my table. Bye. I'll get it later. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget. So again, crossed out eyeballs on your quartz. Let's see. Where's my other quartz? There we go. Jack, Queen. Yeah. Queen of Hearts. You get it, right? I think you have to either like Sam Hale's artwork or you don't, right? So I love big blind media decks. I will get them whenever I see them. They are some of my favorite decks. All right, so this was my box of bicycle decks and big blind media decks, box number 46. What was your favorite? What was your least favorite? What do you want to add to your collection? I'll see you guys next time. Bye.